sister and I have been living in a 1-bedroom for the last year because we can't afford a 2-bedroom, and I'm currently looking, hopefully, to find another place. But there's just literally nowhere in the area to rent an apartment at a reasonable price. And I'm looking at these apartment listings, and they've gone up $1,000, $2,000 just in the last year since the pandemic. It's literally insane.
I started here as a student at Pratt, and I was living in the dorm, and even the dorm expenses were way too much. But after I graduated, I wanted to live off the premises, and unfortunately I could only do that with roommates, and so I had to find a bunch of roommates first. And together we were able to split rent in an apartment, and it was still $1,000 plus.
$1,000 plus for your share?
For my share alone, share, and that was for a 3-bedroom. And laundry was not included, utilities weren't included. So monthly I was paying over $1,200, and while we were actually living there, they increased the laundry prices. And my lease is up in September because they're asking for a $200 raise on our rent when we renew our lease. So I will be displaced and looking for a place to stay in a couple months. And hopefully I'll find something a little bit cheaper, but I don't think it'll happen here in the city.
You know, I'm born and raised in the city, born and raised in New York, from as far as North Bronx to East Flatbush, Brooklyn. Lived in places in between. So it's gotten to a point now where you can't stay anywhere for too long now before you get priced out. You end up moving further and further out toward, who knows where.
I moved to Brooklyn just about 10 years ago to the date. And when I moved here, I was a welder, a metal worker. And this place was so good to metal workers. There were shops everywhere, lots of places to work. And I was branching into metal sculpture, metal art, and it was just a great place for me to flourish. But as my development continued, the rent was spiking. That's that's like the second or third step in gentrification. Once the artists start getting kicked out, and then you start to see that full, revolution of gentrification.
Yeah.
Housing should not be a commodity. It's a need. It has a social need, and its price should reflect the social need of human beings to have a shelter over their head and a place to go to the bathroom and go to sleep and be safe from their neighbors on the streets when they feel like. And they can't have those things in a society where real estate has become a commodity and is sold like you would sell
An investment.
Housing has an actual use, that people need, that fits a need, and they don't consider that at all. Nobody cares one whit about the need that housing conveys. What they care about, and the only thing they care about, is that it is something you can buy and sell that appreciate in value for unknown reasons, because you can mess with the market. It's about Andrew Carnegie saying, I'm not in the business of making steel. I'm in the business of making money.
Yeah.
I'm not in the business of providing housing and homes for people who need them. I'm in the business of making money.
Right.